Welcome back in everybody to Zero to Hero, and at last we've had our first job offer. We're probably not going to leave because it's Burton Albion, and yes, they're not very good, but nonetheless it's progress. It's the 9th of November and we have this job offer in front of us. Now, there is a couple of things that made me and ah about it. They're in the Scorebet Championship. They're obviously, well, it's not going well for them. They're slap bang bottom of the table. It's not really looking great for them at all. Only got the 2 victories so far this season, 4 draws, 11 losses. Their squad, well, it looks okay. There's some decent players around. They've got some decent loans in. They've got a decent squad. Would this squad be good enough to potentially survive the drop? Yes, it's early on in the season. They've only played 17 games. A long way to go. But the only driving factor which is making me think maybe I would like to take the job is the sheer fact that they're offering us now 2.9k a week. The transfer budget's a lot smaller. The wage budget is £170,000 per week, and ours is, well, 115, but we could obviously make it more. But it's definitely food for thought. I'm not too sure exactly what I'm gonna do. If we are to take the job, we may get a bit of money in the winter transfer window, where I could potentially look then to maybe poach a few players from this AUDA squad. But other than that, before we even talk about that job, what we're going to do, whether we're going to take it, whether we're not going to take it, we've won the league again. Latvian Cup, we went on to win that 4-1 in the final against RFS. Really convincing. That's 4 cups in the past 5 seasons, and this now is 3 years running for us in the league. In Europa League, we're still in a decent spot. There's 2 games left to go? I don't know. Sion, Freiburg. Oh, so there's 4 games to go. But yeah, we are very much in the mix of potentially getting through to the knockout stages. But all that is a bit of a moot point if we are going to take this job. Now, I think we are going to go and start negotiations and see what we can do. If we look at this now, we may be able to get a lot more money out of the club, which would be nice. If we could potentially get about £3,500 a week, it may well make me think about taking the job. 3-2. Let's ask for 3-4. And I want a promotion wage of 25%. Let's get back in at 3-5. And they've agreed to our deal. What can we say now? It's a lot more money. It is literally, we're on £700 a week here at AUDA. 7, 14, 21, 28, 35. It's 5 times the amount of wages. And I think we've got a real opportunity. You know, the Championship's a hard league to go to. It's a good league. It's respected. And there could well be a bright future for us, potentially, if people are watching us from the Premier League. It may be a bit of a stepping stone for us to take up into the Premier League in time. And by the look of it, they want to waive this percentage of club compensation is 90%. They've got a feeling that someone good is going to come knocking. It's been a lovely run at AUDA. We've won some trophies, we've done some bits, but I think now this is our chance and this is our moment now to ply our trade in England, get them away from the relegation zone. We might be there a year or 2, potentially look then at maybe getting a big Premier League job. So I think after much deliberation, it's goodbye AUDA and welcome to Burton Albion. But with that being said, you know what that means, guys. It's house shopping time. It gives us a yearly income of £150,800, less your tax and bits and bobs. But we don't want to go too fancy, so we're going to look for a lovely little rental. Now, it's going to be much better than our apartment that we had in Riga. Literally, it was a kitchen / bedroom. We're going to up the ante now. We're going to have a separate bathroom and a separate kitchen, which would be nice. But I don't want to be too extravagant. Anything now we're talking. Oh, it's a house. I don't want a house share. Maybe we can bring some coaching staff with us. We can all share a house. Me, Lucas Akins, Tiago. We'll bring a few over. No, we're going to stick to ourselves. 1 bed flat. Now, this looks nice. £700 per week. Per month. Well within our budget. Let's have a look at some of these photos now. It's a nice kitchen, separate to the bedroom, which is ideal. Very spacious. May even get a little chair and table in the corner there. That looks like the bedroom, maybe. Lovely shower, little walk in there. Bit cramped though. You have to kind of hide behind your sink to go for a number 2. But other than that, it's ideal. Nice and spacious, nice walkway. And we've even got somewhere there we could potentially go out for a nice little cigarette and have a little chin wag to the neighbours out the window. But ideally, really, really nice setup. And I think for that price, I don't think we can really moan. Let's get our call in. Let's call the agent now. I don't know who it is we're going to speak to. And there's no name, but let's just give him a call. This is our new apartment. We are on the way from Riga to Burton. We're settled. Let's dive in now. Let's have a look at the squad and see what we're working with. In a move which is sure to spark plenty of heated debate, FM Rage has left AUDA to join Burton. Rage lifted the OptiBet Verse League of AUDA in November. Rage will face pressure to bring immediate success to the Pirelli Stadium, having stepped up from his previous standing to take sole charge, and will need to hit the ground running if he is to win over those who believe his appointment is a questionable decision. Matt Taylor was considered to be the favourite for the job, particularly after he was spotted attending an interview with the club. It doesn't matter because we've swooped. AUDA will now be looking for a new manager. Burton have now suffered 4 straight league defeats, and the relegation candidates find themselves in 24th place in the Sky Bet Championship, so it's not looking too great. Now, we've got a bit of wages and budget to work with. We've got a little bit of history about the club. We're out of the Carabao Cup. We're still in the FA Cup there, which is nice, and our reputation is slightly better than what it was at AUDA. They were 2-star, we're 2.5. But what I know about Burton is they do produce some good young players, and hopefully we can bring a few of them through the youth facilities. So that's where we are with that. They like to play a 4-2-3-1, which suits me down to the ground. And I think I am going to go on the rob now from AUDA and have a look at what players we can potentially poach them, even get in Nowusu. You know, they've got some really good players there. Hope to bring them to our football club, and hopefully they can guide us towards survival or get us relegated. One of them. But the supporter culture want us to play high tempo pressing football. That's what we're going to do. We're not going to play defensive football. We're going to try and come away from that because it's clearly not working. Play direct football. We're not going to do that either. Supporter expectations. They get the better of our rivals Port Vale if we play them, which we might do if we get relegated. Be competitive against Derby and attempt to avoid the drop which is required. So we can attempt it. It doesn't necessarily mean we are going to do it. And I think we will be taking our press conference shortly as well. So first things first, we've got 1.58 million. We're going to we can't bring it across, so we're in a little bit of spot above and out. I'll have to wait really until January till we can start moving some stuff around, shifting things around. But the squad in general, I'm not really too sure what we're going to be working. It's going to take me a little bit of time to work our way for the team, have a look at who's available, who's going to be good, who's potentially going to be moved on from the football club. Don't really recognise too many names in there. We've got someone called Baba. I like that. I do like Baba. In the youth team, under 18s, couple of candidates in there. Nothing really to write home about just yet. There's a couple of players we potentially could look at, like Chadley and Prendergast as well. But yeah, finances not in a great position. A little bit of money in the kitty. Projection, it's not looking good, so we really could do with trying to balance our books. I'm kind of regretting the move. Am I regretting it already? Maybe, but I just feel the chance to manage in the championship, that get away from the relegation zone, build again next year. We may have an opportunity to build something special, or it could go completely the other way. We get relegated, get down to League One. It could just be pretty much downhill from there, and we have to go again. But yeah, there's not much we can do in the transfer market regarding staff. We need some more coaches. We haven't got. So we've got one goalkeeping coach, a fitness, and a general. So I'm going to place an advert. I would like a couple of coaches coming in. So we'll have one coach, and I really want to put an emphasis on fitness coaches as well. Scouts, we want some more scouts as well. Absolutely, they're going to be pivotal in what we're trying to do. And I'm happy with the medical team. Do I just go over to AUDA? They're still there, staff. We'll have to have a look at that in a second. But supporter profile. Oh yeah, here we go. Here we go with these young players here looking good. We'll have a look at them shortly. We know that. There's no point in doing that. We are just going to confirm attempt to avoid relegation. And then I'm going to set up the tactic into a 4-2-3-1, what we was running at AUDA. And hopefully we can start to get a few positive results here at Burton Albion. The fixtures, they're not in a great place. They beat Rotherham 2-1 just about, but they've lost to pretty much everybody. Wrexham 16th, 22nd. We're taking on all the teams in and around us, really. And there's some bloody good teams in this league. Leeds, Bournemouth, West Ham, Wolves. There's some real top quality teams. We have to start finding some form. Hopefully our appointment will get these players to turn the corner mentally, get them a little bit more pumped up, a little bit excited, and hopefully turn our form around and get away from this relegation zone. But there is a long, long way to go. First things first, have we made the right decision leaving AUDA to come to Burton? It's a bit of a risk. Some of you people that watch this Let's Play at the moment, you're going to say you should have stayed at AUDA. You had Europa League football. I wanted to take a risk. In life, you've got to roll the dice. We've rolled it big. Hopefully, it can pay dividends and we can start to build and boost our reputation in an even tougher league. So I'm going to have a look at the squad now, go in depth to see exactly what kind of players we're working with, see what we've got at our disposal, set a tactic up, get things ready for our opening game and a new tenure here at Burton Albion. I'll see you shortly. So we have got our tactics set up now. I've had a bit of a browse for the team and it doesn't make for good reading defensively. There are a few players I'm looking to offload. The likes of Kirk. I've dropped down. Where's he gone now? Ben Whitfield. He's got some interest as well. Try and move the older winger on. Overall, the squad, it's all right. It's all right. It could be a lot better. There is some bright young talents though that potentially we can look at even offloading next year to try and get a little bit of money into the football club. But we are going to set up with a 4-2-3-1, and our first team, our best team in my opinion, from what I can see in the early stages, is going to be Boyce Clark in goal, Colley at left back, Edmondson at centre half with Malif. Is that how you pronounce it? I can't even see his name properly on there. Let's have a look. Malif. But obviously when Carter is back, Hayden Carter will be coming straight back into the first team. Looks like a really, really solid defender for us, and wanting back in that ball-playing defender position. We've got, I can't even pronounce it. What's his first name? Caleb. We've got Caleb on the right, Diakite and Vestra in the centre of the midfield. Soa on the left, Nakai in the cam role, Puepion on the right, and we've got a striker called Cooper Love up top, who looks really well rounded. Got 4 goals in 14 appearances, formerly of the Grasshap Halmstad Augsburg. Hopefully he can start to get us a few goals. We're really going to need him, and we've got some decent quality on the bench as well. Tyler Roberts, we've got Cynic, we've got Webster, we've got Ian Gomis as well, and I've also brought up a youngster in Sam Chadley, 16 years of age, 6'8". He's an absolute mountain. Jumping's good, his aggression's good, determination's good. Hopefully we can make a nice player out of this kid. His current ability is about 4 stars, but I want to get him in and around the first team, get him learning for some of the experienced players, and we are all set. So hopefully we can look to get rid of some of the dead wood if we can in the January transfer window, and look to bring a few of our own players in. Now, I have gone in for 2 players and 2 members of staff. We're going to steal Thiago from AUDA if we can, and we're trying to bring in Lucas Akins, who got released by AUDA, and he was formerly of Burton as well, so it'd be nice to get him back on the books here. And then we've gone in for 2 players straight away. We've gone in for Nathaniel Nowusu, and we've gone in for Jordi Escobar as well, the striker. There are a couple of other players I'm looking at, but we're going to need to kind of just take our time, do a little bit of scouting, and try and offload some players to get some more money back at this football club, because our wages at the moment not particularly in the greatest of places, which is going to be a bit of a perilous thing as we start to go forward if we don't start to make a little bit of money in the football club. We've got anything here we can sell? Absolutely we haven't. We've only got clauses we can buy, which is not ideal. I'm not buying any of them. So yes, we are where we are across all the competitions now. We know what we've got to do. Hopefully we can have a little bit of a run in the FA Cup, which could mean a nice bit of money coming in as well. We have got Wrexham for our first game of this episode. It's in 12 days time, so we'll take on Wrexham at home, and then we've got Oxford at home. So really, we could do with getting 6 points there. We've gone back to what we know. That's what we've come here for. They want us to play the sort of football we played at AUDA. Is it going to be feasible? We may have to change it up as we go against some of the bigger teams. But we've got a few tactics set up now. We've got a 5-3-2 counter-attack, and we've got a 4-2-4 gegenpress. So I'm really covering all bases. But yeah, I'll bring you back in 12 days' time. We'll have a look at what transfers we could potentially get done in and out. And hopefully we've got some new staff additions as well. I will see you shortly. On the ins, we have now confirmed Nathaniel Nowusu will be coming in. He's costing us 1.7 million. That's with other little perks on top of it, but it's £400,000 up front. We've got Jordi Escobar coming in. I think it was a must-have, and I've got two of the main players I wanted from AUDA. I'm going to start poaching more potentially. On the staff, we've brought in Lucas Akins. We're in front of the fitness coach as well in Ben Ross, who looks very decent. On the outs, we've got Mason Bennett potentially leaving for $79,000 up front, £300,000 in total, including instalments. Ben Whitfield is leaving the club to go and play for Plymouth, and potentially Alex Clark going out. Free transfer, 25 years of age, not particularly very good, and I think we can move him on. So that'll be most of our budget now. Once we've bought in, what's his name, Escobar, money's done. We'll have nothing left. We're slightly over on wages, but if we can offload the likes of Juanpi, who's listed, I've listed Tyler Roberts as well, we may be able to get some more money into the football club and help us run a little bit more successfully right now for the short term. We'll plan for the long term at the end of the season or over the next couple of seasons. But it is game day. We're fully up to date where we are. We're at home. We couldn't have asked for a better opening fixtures for us. 2 home games in a row. Get the fans behind us if we can. They're setting up in a 4-4-2. They've still got Paul Mullin. They've got Mabama, Jayden Magoma. They've got Emmanuel van der Black, formerly of Ajax. They've got a decent team, but if we're going to have any sort of chance of staying in the league, we're going to need to get points sooner rather than later. We could potentially win both these games. It puts us in a really, really good position, but that's easier said than done. It is game day. Without any further ado, let's kick this bad boy off. What I would give for an absolutely fantastic start to the season for us, 3 points. That's terrible. Terrible from the right back. 3 points is absolutely valuable. We're going to want to get the fans behind us. We're going to want to get them on side. And a crushing defeat in our first home game is not going to be ideal for us at all. But, oh my God. Any chance of any defenders do anything there? We just kind of let him wander into the box aimlessly. And we just about get it away. No chance to counter. Come on, boys. Get the ball down. It's back with Wrexham again. It's going to take a little bit of time for our team to get used to playing this tactic. They're not really used to this yet. And we are missing a couple of players as well through injury. So, Diakate, shocking ball. Mabama's in. And it's another good save from Boys Clark in goal. I am going to... Go on, boys. I want to encourage them. I don't really want to demand nothing too early on. Like I said, it's going to take a bit of time to gel. To gel into this system and see what we can do. It's not going to be as easy as kicking off and just playing some great football. And that passing is absolutely shite. We're struggling. I think we need to get through to the January transfer window and just make just to see what we can manoeuvre. Maybe get a few loans in. Maybe a free transfer or two. But we're not exactly sport for cash at the moment. But I think a goal's coming for them. It's only a matter of time. And that was crap from Pepe on there. Not too sure what he was thinking. Close him down. They go long. We do win the first ball. Diakate, don't do nothing stupid. Start passing it around. Vestra looks a bit better. That's better. Oh, it's our first real chance there. And unfortunately, it's saved by the goalkeeper. That is better. That is better. It's from a little bit of praise, and the boys let them know we're thinking about them. We're cheering them on. We've got our home faithful behind us. Let's just try and work a little bit more magic if we can. And straight away, Collie, who wants that new contract, has shafted us with a penalty. And we find ourselves now 1-0 down. So this moron wants that new deal. And he's not going to get a new deal with defending like that. Bloody idiot. It's not looking good at the moment. That's better. Kopfra out to Sawa. Puts it across. And Van der Black was there with a block. But if we're going to start losing at home to relegation threatened teams, we're going to be in an absolute world. We're back in it. Takahiro Nakai puts us back to 1-1. Just what we needed. Collie, you better sort this shit out. We haven't got any left backs. I don't think they can really cover him. So well, it's kind of working what we got at the moment. I do want to improve the squad, of course I do, but squads aren't built overnight. Rome weren't built in a day. It's going to take time, it's going to take patience, and straight away, shocking defending. We find ourselves 2-1 down in the blink of an eye. I'm not too sure where our left back's going here. Doesn't follow his man. Collie again, having an absolute stinker. Fucking hell, he wants a new contract. Bloody, I'd be lucky if we don't get rid of the bastard. Go on, son. Oh, it's cleared again. Collie, right before half-time. Get this ball away. Oh, it's not cleared. It's headed over the bar. And we're going to go in at half-time. Show me something in the second half. Regarding left-backs, we've got Batty to bring on. He is going to be coming on the field because we can't afford to have any passengers. And we're going to get on Dugan Cynic on that right-hand side as well because Pepion having an absolute stinker. But we need more. Hopefully Batty can give us a little bit more in the left-hand side of the field. But he goes Sawa. Puts one in. Go. Oh, it's just saved by a Conquo. Boyce Clark out to Diakate. Finds Cynic. Go on for that. Puts it. Oh, I thought it was an equaliser. This is not the start to the campaign we wanted. It's easy. Easy for the goalkeeper. Get it away. Get this ball away now. Ball's in. It's cleared. Out to Nakai. Easily dispossessed. Can we look to win that ball back high up the field? Mullin out to Bonato. Does find a cross and it's 3-1. I think we've bit off a little bit more than we can chew defensively. We know we've got Hayden Carter to come back in. And we know we've got a couple of centre midfielders we are short of at the moment. But let's not concede again. We don't want to lose 4-1 at home to Wrexham. But this isn't ideal. Not ideal at all. 10 minutes to go. Can we just give ourselves a bit of a late lifeline? Probably not. And it's a stinking start for us. It doesn't help the referees giving away, just giving penalties willy-nilly to Wrexham. But considering these are relegation, in a relegation back with us, it definitely doesn't bode well for us. We don't seem to be shifting the ball around very well. And I'll be glad when our other centre back is back in action because it's been absolutely. Batty, what the fuck was that? We can't even seem to pass a ball 5 yards without getting dispossessed. And full time on our home debut. Just as many shots, a little bit more possession, but it wasn't good enough defensively. I'm not happy. And there's definitely, like I said, we're not going to panic just yet. We know it's going to take a little bit of time for this formation, for the players to get used to. But Collie, I am going to literally warn him about his last game and say defensively not good. I tell you what, you know what, you're out of here, mate. Can we get any offers for him? We can get offers. Worldwide agent, let's just try and ship him out the door. Get rid of him because I'm not going to put up with performances like that. And he seems to have a bit of a bad attitude, but that is not great. We find ourselves still 4 points adrift of safety. Wrexham, well, to be fair, they're not as bad as what I thought. We've got Oxford next in 4 days' time. That is a game we need to win. Carter is back. He will be going back in for Goodwin Malloy. Getting back in the team, we'll see exactly what we can do. 4 days' time, we're going to take on Oxford. Hopefully, we can get our first 3 points. We bloody well need it. We're back for the second game of the episode now at home against relegation dogs as well. Oxford United. Now, big news. Carter is back in the centre of that defence. It only spells good things for us. We're going to need to see a a much improved defensive display today. They're setting up like for like in a 4-2-3-1. We do want to make a few things aware to you guys though. That now Nowusu's been confirmed. We know that. Escobar, we've just done the deal. And also we know now Kirk's leaving. We couldn't seem to offload Racing Collie. We accepted an offer of 675k. The board wanted 1.4, so we couldn't do it. Ben Whitfield's leaving, Mason Bennett is leaving, and Tyler Roberts, we tried to offload him, but the board said they want £140,000. So let's just try and get him out for that now and see if we can get an offer and maybe tempt into Miami into the deal. But that's our team for today. No real changes apart from Carter. We haven't really got much more we can do. Hopefully Pepion can give us a better performance on that right hand side, because let's face it, he wasn't very good in the last game. But I'd love to see 3 points. I don't so much care about the performance, but I just like to see a nice bit of attacking play. Maybe defend a little bit better. But I think Carter's massive in what we're doing defensively. He's our best centre half, and when he's playing, we look like I reckon we're going to be a better outfit. But let's see a red card for Oxford early on. 2 red cards for Oxford, and we'll take the lead. And I'm not happy about playing Vestra in a centre of the midfield either. We haven't really got many options of people to bring on. And these just cut through us like a knife through butter. Knife through butter. Need to defend better. Go on. Oh my God, it was almost a goal. If we can just get our noses in front for a game, it may well spur the crowd on. Spur the players on, and that first win could be massively important for us. Go on. It's another save. Coming in goal. That bastard. Go on. So, it's just wide again. We're just not getting the rub of the green today. Edmondson, do not get sent off. What's this referee doing? Look, 2 yellow cards in seconds, but when they tackle, nothing at all happens. Don't give one of the fucking penalty. Get it out. And we find ourselves 1-0 down again. 1-0 down. Easy as that. Straight through our defence. Maybe we should have stayed at AUDA, because this, at the moment, it's absolutely shit. I will give it about 3 or 4 games until we have to maybe change something tactically. But at the moment, we're shooting like that from fucking Pepion. My God. It's horrific. It's horrific. Get the ball out. I thought he'd give a fucking penalty. Don't you do it, twatted referee. And now, left back injured. It's going from bad to worse. We've got on Batty Boy now. He is absolutely terrible at left back. I dread to think how long Colley's out for. Not like he's a big miss, because he is absolutely shit. But I swear to God, someone do something for the love of fucking God. Edmondson. Fora. Diakate. Fora, who's probably been our best player. It does force a corner for us, though. Come on. Get out. What is that shit? What is that? 1-0 down. It's a crappy Oxford. We can't even beat teams that are near enough at the foot of the table. Go on, son. Oh, Cameron. Pepion with a goal. Let's just focus now. Last game, when we equalised, we found ourselves, as quick as you can say, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt. We found ourselves 2-1 down. Better pass by Vestra in the middle of the park. Finds Pepion. And exactly what he wanted to see. Snaring ourselves an equaliser. Is this going to be a repeat of the last game where we concede absolutely instantly? As soon as we score, we fucking concede. Go on, force them back. Force them back. Get out from you lazy fucker. Brannigan. Force him home. Can we force the mistake? We don't. Good defending. Plachetta. Oh, thank God the goal is there. Thank God. It is all Oxford, though, still. Somebody get your bloody foot on the ball. Put a tackle in. That's it. Batty doing bits. Sour. Crap. Sour. Pepion. That is shit. It's cleared out. We get it back. We lose it again. Pepion's there. Show us your skill, Pepion. Kforak. Dispossessed again. Criminal stuff. They're coming forward now. Dembele. Don't concede before half time. For love of fucking God. Good save from the goalie. It all looks a bit easy, doesn't it? The way they just cut through our defence like with no one's home. It's mad. End the replay. Doesn't end the replay. We go again right before half time. Good tackle. It still lies with these now, and it's just past the post, man. It's any danger of getting through to half time? We are at half time. What can we change? Nakai is not particularly playing great. Where can he play anyway? Is he a cam player? Can do a job in there. Carter is having an absolute stinker. Is he better on that side? Maybe. I don't know. I think we're going to have to get back in. Carter sorted out. Goodmanson out. We have got the option of Ryan Sweeney to bring on. We're going to get the experience of Sweeney in there at centre half. We have got Webster to bring on as well. So I think we are going to bring on Charlie Webster in that cam role for Nakai. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. That first 3 points could be like so valuable to us, to, you know, putting our foot to the floor, getting our, you know, bit of pedal to the metal. Go on, Batty. So do force another corner. I think this is going to be our best bet, actually. Bloody dead ball situations. Go on, Webster. Just come on as a sub. Vestra again. Cleared away. Vestra. Nothing fucking stupid, please. And here comes the shafty now. And get it away. We do tackling. Vestra clears it to absolutely fucking nobody. They're knocking it around. Absolutely beautiful. They are. I don't know what we're doing. Carter. We need to see more. Kvorfa. We need to see more. Carter's coming out. We're going to bring on Malife on there. And we're also going to take off Cooper Love. Get on Tyler Roberts. Sawa. We can't take him out. Big 15 minutes now. Demand a little bit more. Is there going to be another clear-cut opportunity? Or we're going to get shafted at the end. Batty finds Sweeney. Little cheeky back heel. Batty gambling down the left-hand side. Puts it in. Oh my, has he missed? How did he miss that? I can't believe it. I really can't. Someone give us one more opportunity. Don't give the ball away, Sawa. Batty, better. Sawa's going forward now. Pick out someone. Oh, it's a goal kick. We're turning the screw late on, but it looks like it's going to peter out to a draw. How long's going to be added on now? Or is there going to be one more opportunity? I thought we were going to sneak a little tackle in, then I get a latey. Giamba goes long. Can we win it back? We don't. Go on, go on. We've done it. Tyler Roberts forces that. It's been disallowed. Oh, I thought that was it. I thought we'd snap. No. No. Oh, they've got a late corner. Don't do it too now. I thought we had our first 3 points. We could end up leaving with absolutely nothing. It is going to be a last chance saloon now. Don't let Oxford steal it. It's cleared. Behind by Diakite. It's going to be another corner. We're well over the allotted time. Blow that whistle, referee. Blow it. Oh, God, get out to him. Get out, get out. Cleared. And we almost... Look at that. Better team. Couldn't quite get the 3 points. I'm saying that. I want to try and build a little bit of morale in the squad. It's our first point under our tenure. We're still 4 points behind safety. Not ideal. Colley's out, well, for 3 months now. So his season's pretty much over. We've only really got Batty now at left back. Who, to be fair, done a decent job. Have we got any under 18s that can play at left back? We've got Pendergrast, who's also out for 7 days and 2 weeks. We're going to have to potentially bring him up to the first team and then maybe look to get him onto the bench. But we need this. We need to get to the winter transfer window. We are literally not in a really good place. We're running out of bloody left backs, which isn't ideal at all, to say the least. We need a little bit more. We've managed to stop the rot. You know, we come in and we haven't steadied the ship, but we've managed to get ourselves a point on the board. Birmingham, 22nd, they're in a relegation dogfight. We could really do with going there and not losing. But I'm not going to give you an exact date where we're going to come back. I'm going to keep playing and playing and playing. I may bring you back, maybe potentially in January when the transfer window kicks off. We'll work our way through the winter window to see what kind of business we can do and see if we can try and strengthen our squad for what's going to be a really, really tough final stretch of the season, because look at that league table. Doesn't make for good reading, and we could well find ourselves in League One next year. But 19 games in, it's still a hell of a long way to go. We're going to say it's been a hell of a tough start here, a hell of a tough job we've got on our hands at Burton. We can't be pulling no punches. We need to start getting points on the board. 2 home games we could have done with 6 points. Obviously, that would have been nice. The team's still learning. They're learning this new setup. They're still learning each other, as well as I'm still learning what they can and what they can't do. But it's going to be a hell of a long race now towards survival. If we've got any opportunity, you know, I think that, like we just said, the winter transfer window is going to be absolutely key. Get rid of some of the dead wood, bring in some fresh faces, and try and inch and claw and scrape for every single point now until the end of the season. Was it the right choice coming to Burton? Only time shall tell, but it's going to be fun. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be a long, tough, difficult road. Make sure you're here on the journey with me. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you all next time.